everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. Off to London in a little bit. I'm actually going to see Dua Lipa tonight, which is very random but long story, but it's gonna be fun anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my makeup really quick. I'm not gonna talk through the product just because I kind of want to ramble on today. I'm in the mood for just like talking, so I just get too confused when I'm trying to explain it as well. So I'm just gonna leave everything that I've used in the description box, and yeah. Let's go. So I'm going to zoom you in and get going on my skin. As I said, I want to have a chat. I've been feeling things. All the things. Consider this therapy, but you're not getting paid. I had one of those like really unsettled weeks, you know, when like your brain just feels all over the place. I'm just kind of thinking about like everything. I feel a little bit in like a limbo stage maybe. It's probably the best way to explain how I feel. I feel a little bit kind of in between. I feel like a lot of people know, but anyone like new here and stuff won't know, but I obviously went through like a really messy breakup end of last year, and I feel like I'm getting to the point now where like I'm out of the other side of it and I'm realising the things that it's kind of, I don't know, maybe like left behind a little bit. Just realising how much that does actually like affect you. I wouldn't even really say in terms of like towards the person or anything. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like I'm starting to realise how much it has ruined like my trust in people. Which is obviously shit. Like I don't want to feel like that. I want to be able to trust people and I want to enjoy things and I want to kind of think that I deserve good things. Like I don't want to think that everything is just going to end like that. It's very like, I don't want to be with anyone, I don't want to do anything, I want to meh, 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 you know, and you're like super guard up kind of time. And obviously that never ends up happening. But I just think everything that's kind of come to me has always come at the right time, and I've always kind of been ready for whatever has come my way, even if I haven't thought I was ready for it at the time. So I'm kind of just accepting whatever is coming and going in my life at the moment, I think. And yeah, just trying to kind of think about things like that. I actually saw something really interesting on TikTok the other day and I put it on my Instagram story, and I just thought it was really true and very sweet about like loving really intensely and stuff. In like, obviously this generation kind of glamorizes like being detached and not being interested and being like, oh, the planet's so cool, and I just don't feel like that. I've just never been that person. Like if I like someone, I just really like them and I want to tell them, and I'm just, I don't know, I don't feel that. So yeah, I found that really comforting. When I feel like you kind of end up feeling a bit like that as well. It's kind of like, it feels like the easiest thing to do is just like shut everything out and not allow anything to kind of get to the point that someone could like hurt you again, you know. You end up really like self-sabotaging, and I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to ruin things that could be good just because one person didn't know how to treat someone. Like that shouldn't be my problem in the long run. Like that's their problem. Sorry, I'm really rambling today, but I'm just, it's 8:30 in the morning. This is ridiculous, but I need to get it off my chest and then I feel better. I'm going to just accept things and not be scared of things, because what is the worst that's going to happen? Like honestly, what is the worst that's going to happen? It's almost good like how much that actually hurt me, because I kind of feel like that's my it's my real rock bottom now. And I think if I could get over that, like I'm fine. I don't think anything could really hurt me that much. Like what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna cry in the bath again. Like okay, done that. Deja vu. Like you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna ruin my life. I'm a like notorious overthinker as well, so I say this, I either really am or I'm really not. Like one half of me is just always like, man, I don't care, like whatever, it is what it is, and the other part of me is just like intensely thinking about things at 2 a.m. I just don't really know who I am, to be honest, but that's kind of where I'm at. I think it does make you feel a little bit weird as well when you start kind of like looking back. I think like I said, I'm at that point where it's been long enough now that I don't feel like that anger and I'm not like directly in it, but it's how much your life's changed and how different it is from where you thought you'd be. I guess that was probably just comfortable and I would have probably just like coasted along for a while in that situation, so I probably did need to just be kind of like thrown out of it and just like a big wake up. But obviously everything has changed a lot, And everything does change really quickly and in like such an intense way. I think it takes a while for your brain to kind of like compute what's actually happened. And then you get to this point and you're like, oh, okay, like this is it now then. We're doing this. This is my life. I'm in like such a better place. It's not like I feel sad about anything or regret anything that happened. Like I don't feel like that at all, which I think is even more confusing, because if I felt like that I'd be like, oh, I'm really sad, whatever. But I feel way happier in my life now. But yeah, like I said, I think just realising the things that affect you long term when you go through something like that is weird. And when you're like angry and you're processing it, you're not thinking about that, but then the long term kind of things, I think that's the worst part, that like one person can take so much away from you just by like just being selfish. Because yeah, I've got to kind of like relearn how to trust somebody again. For what? You know, for what? I guess you just got to trust that not everyone's going to treat you like that, because obviously they're not. What would be the point? Skin is all done. That was like the quickest base I've ever done. I'm going to zoom you in and get on my brows and my eyes. I really am excited to see Dua Lipa. Like I really am. I don't really like know her music that much. I really like her. I think she's really cool. But yeah, we basically know someone with a box at the O2, which is why we're going. We've been going to like the most random shit because might as well. It's fun. So it's quite cool because I've been like seeing people that I probably wouldn't normally like make the effort to go and see, but you actually have such a good time when you're there, and like eat pizza while you watch them, which is the most revolutionary thing. I'm a big fainter as well, so if I'm like down in the crowds, I will be on the floor. But I'm not. I'm eating pizza. I'm having a good time. And did I Google the set list to try and learn the songs? Hell yeah, I did. And I don't regret a damn thing. Someone commented the other day about my eyebrows, saying they miss my bushy eyebrows. And I thought, well, what the hell is that? And actually saying that, I looked back at old pictures. Where have my eyebrows gone? I don't understand. They really were a lot bushier. The only thing I can think is I went through a stage of pulling them out, which is not good, obviously, but I was doing, I think it was like a stress thing, I don't know, I was just pulling my eyebrows out. So I feel like maybe they are a bit thinner than they were. So for my eyes, I want to do something kind of fun. The Beauty Bay Love Notes palette, it's just like these really beautiful pinks, purples, reds. It's like a really romantic kind of colour palette. So I think I'm going to do this colour here called Spark, just like this really shimmery purple. I feel like, you know, it's what Dua would want, I reckon. Use my finger and I'm going to go the whole way across my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh my god, look at that bit of eyebrow. What the fuck? Let me cut that. Absolutely feral. Okay. And then I'm just gonna like lightly kind of buff it up. Cute, that's pretty. I love doing stuff like this because it's just the easiest thing ever. Actually gonna kind of wing it out a bit so it's got a bit more shape. Actually gonna take the darker purple next to it, so it's like a matte dark purple. Run a little bit of that along my lash line. Just on the outer corner, just so I've got a little bit more definition. This is a really good way of like adding a little bit of definition without losing the colour and without having to like add black or anything. So actually do like a tiny little baby wing. Just going to curl my lashes and put some mascara. Whenever I wear purple, I do realise why they tell you to wear it if you have green eyes, because it does always look so nice. Okay, nice. Okay. I realised I didn't actually highlight my skin, so I'll do that now. It's too busy chatting. busy offloading. Just gonna do my lips and then I think we're done. I feel like that's a bit pink, so I'm gonna kind of make it a bit more nudie. Gonna set everything in place and then we're done. Okay, all done. Just wondering if this bite is ever gonna go. I'm going with no at this point. I feel like it's just part of me now, so. See, finished up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this. I thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me just ramble on. I don't really share too much of my life, but sometimes I feel like I just need to like get it all out because I'd rather that than just be like really quiet in a video and people be like, "Meow, what's wrong?" So it's makeup therapy, isn't it? But yeah, we're good. Yeah, off to London now. Gonna have a very fun day, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, and I will see you very soon. Love you.